Matt Simmons here, mattsimmons.org. And I was praying about what to talk about here, and the phrase, "I can't do this anymore," kept coming to mind. And I used to hear that phrase a lot. And how do we respond when that comes to mind? I can't do this anymore. A situation we're in or we're involved in or a relationship is just too much. But it's not something that we're free to leave. It's not something like that. We're committed. We're committed to our marriage, but I can't do it anymore. We're committed to being quarantined at home, but I can't do it anymore. We keep falling into sin and self-flagellation, and all these things come up, and we just can't do it anymore. What do we do when we can't do it anymore? Well, I think the first thing is recognize, praise God, you're finally there. You know, humility is the foundation of intimacy and communion with God. And I can't do it anymore is a truth that we all have to get to. We all have to get to this point in our lives with specific situations in some instances. Maybe it's a marriage, maybe it's being quarantined, whatever it is, of this truth and this guttural honesty that I can't do it anymore. I got nothing. I can't manage it. I can't see any way out. I can't change nothing. We have to hit that point. And as I say that, I can feel it. I can feel that, right? I can't do it anymore. That's the precise place to pray from. See, the whole gospel injunction is something we can't do. The Beatitudes, the way we're supposed to be with God, they're not do-attitudes, they're Beatitudes. They're a way of being. They're the new creature, the new being we are to become. And it's only something that can happen by grace. It's not something we can do. So I can't do it anymore is a beautiful place to start praying from. The temptation in that spot, I can't do it anymore, is to start cracking the whip on ourselves, to get down, to get despairing, to get hopeless, to go to a place of desolation. Instead of recognizing when our heart is really splitting open in the place of I can't do it anymore, that's the point where we can open up and God can enter in. And he can do absolutely amazing things. Because that's the point of truth, that's the point of humility, that's the point of the end of us and the beginning of him. So if you're at that place, I can't do it anymore, right? You're overwhelmed at home, or stresses in relationships, work. Maybe you're like our family, we just had a lot of stuff, right? One thing after another. My wife just had brain surgery last year. We had a baby right before that, which is amazing, but it's stressful nonetheless. We've had just job changes. She stayed home. I got a new job. Just all these things, one after the other. And she was just saying the other day, my hope is that this year would be, a little bit lighter. Then comes pandemic, right? And we're at home, and she's homeschooling kids now, and it's stress and it's strain, and it's not easy. I can't do it anymore is the place to begin, right? He knew that it would get this uncomfortable. Jesus knew it would get this uncomfortable. That's why he gave you the Comforter. That's why the Comforter dwells in us. He dwells in us to comfort us when we can't do it anymore, in the pain and the discord. And he also empowers us to be able to move. So if you're in this place of I can't do it anymore, pause there for a minute. Be there. Feel all the weight of it, of not being able to do it. Just feel the weight of it. Let the thoughts be there that you can't do it. Recognize the invitation here right now in this moment, as there's that weight and there's that busyness of thought. And Jesus, please enter into this right now. Please enter into this right now. I cannot do this, and I need you to enter my heart right now. And I need you to do it in me. I need you to love this family that I'm tired of being around. I need your own spousal love to love my wife or my husband. I need your own fatherly love to love these kids right now. Your own motherly love to love these kids. I need your own obedience to be obedient to my work, to my supervisor, even though it's so difficult right now. Jesus, I need your peace. He said, come to me, all you who are heavy laden and burdened, and I will give you rest. You don't yoke two immature oxen together to pull a cart. You yoke a younger one with an experienced older one. Because this experienced older one, Jesus, knows how to walk this way. He knows how to be a trusting, faithful son. So we get yoked to him, and we walk with him, and we look at him and look to him. And every situation that is difficult, that has got strife in it, that there seems to be no way out, where it seems like we can't do it anymore, there is a perfect pathway through it. And that perfect pathway is walking with him, eyes on him. And the promise and the grace and the encouragement I would give you is that when you stay with him, you will get freedom and healing. His yoke is easy, his burden is light. When you're yoked together, you've got that board with 2 holes in it. He's carrying it too. Right there with you. Just trust and walk. Bring your heart to him. Bring those distresses, and the more you do, the more you'll enter into it, the more you'll heal. And then you'll realize, I can't do this anymore, is really the beginning. It's the beginning of trust, of faithfulness, of healing, of freedom, and of a joyful life.